Hello, my dear gardening friends. Today is a day when I'm going to trim these evergreen branches here because they are coming too close to my rows. There's always a struggle here, and I keep trimming these branches slowly, piece by piece, and as a result I have a lot of dead growth here. Oh, and I see a little nest there. Ah, very interesting. So, the best time to trim evergreen trees would be in late winter, which is right now, a perfect time. And why do we do that? Because we don't want trees to create a lot of sap and lose a lot of liquids of those wounds. Just look at this. This was learned from my mistakes. Look at all the sap which came out from last year. I trimmed this trunk in summer, I believe, because it was just too much growing all the way into the house, into this area here. And look how much sap came out. So I'm trimming today to make sure that this rose has plenty of space here. Plus, look at this big stem. It went all the way up there. So I'm going to retrieve it and bend it this way. And since this is 1 year old, very young, very vigorous, strong shoot, this year it's going to bear beautiful roses, and plenty of them because it's such a long and big one. Look at this dead branch. It's barely living here, so I'm going to cut actually right there. You see my little boxwoods are growing here. Eventually I want them to form a hedge here because my generous gardener is so bare here at the bottom. So I want a nice background of greenery, but it's going to be probably taking forever for them to mature. And just in case you have a funny idea to go ahead and trim your boxwoods in the middle of February, don't do that. Boxwoods are very sensitive, extremely sensitive to cold weather, those fresh new growth. So if you trim your boxwoods will start creating new shoots and it's still too cold. There is a possibility of cold weather coming into our area. Right now it's the middle of February, is high, so no trimming boxwoods, no touching them till real spring is here, and then in the middle of spring I would be doing my trimming. But for now I'm going to do this cut here. You see, all these branches are almost dead. This one is dead. Oh, the smell of fresh needles. It smells so good. Well, this one is almost dead here, so I'm cutting this one out. Thanks to these branches, my area here around these stumps is very shady, kind of woodland shady. And this year I'm planning to introduce shrubs here to kind of close this area because we have street there and I want it to be more private. So if I take this branch out, the sun will have access here, and I'm not sure if I want that to happen. So I probably will just take this branch. Okay, it's dead. Some of these lower ones. Okay. All right. I missed another stem here. Look at this. It went all the way out there. Just to show you what beautiful long stems generous gardener can produce. And if I would train this beautiful stem to grow horizontally, each top leaf bud will create a stem this year. And on top of that stem, in probably 2 months, there would be a beautiful rose. But that's all ideal situation. I don't have that space. So for now, this thing is sitting here. And look at this. Do you see that branch going all the way? How do I get him out of there? Hello. Oh my gosh, you are massive. Would you want to bend? I think so. Okay, just rest here for now. Oh, you are massive. Okay, you're going to rest here for now. I will intertwine you with this branch. And that branch would be trained in some sort of arch form too. I have plenty of leaves here. I'm going to take them off. So this is it. More space for my generous gardener to bloom. And not much of clearing, right? A little bit. Just to give a little bit light to this area. Don't you think it's time for this Christmas wreath to finally go from here? You know what, I will take this first. So the plan for this area would be, I'm looking into native plants because we in Connecticut we have generally we have acidic soils, and the area under this evergreen tree has a lot of needles, and needles make soil even more acidic, and this tree is growing here for at least 15 years. So I'm sure the shady area is dry, acidic, and it does need good native plants which are equipped to deal with shady, acidic, dry conditions. So I'm looking into those plants and I'm going to introduce them to this area. Hopefully this spring all this planting will be coming along. Yesterday I went ahead and I ordered some annual and perennial seeds. A majority of them new varieties for me. I will keep you posted. They're still coming in mail. And I look forward to planting them out in my back patio. I will see you around. Happy gardening!